The priest wanted a new song for the Christmas Eve service at the Church of St. Nicholas, so he contracted the musician Franz Gruber to arrange something for the service. There was just one problem. The organ at the church was broken. So without an organ to play a booming, majestic piece like Joy to the World, he had to simplify the song into something he could play from his guitar. The song that he wrote has become the most sung Christmas carol in the world. Bing Crosby sold more than 10 million copies of it. There have been over 700 recorded copyrights of the song from artists like Brad Paisley, to Elvis, to Boyz II Men, to everybody in between. But think about it. If we're talking about the same event that history describes, the next line should be, yeah, right. Nobody was calm in the stable. Mary was trying to figure out how to convince everybody that the Holy Spirit was responsible for her pregnancy. Joseph was trying to quietly file for divorce. Herod was plotting and scheming to kill the baby Jesus. Octavian was raising everybody's taxes. The inn was full, so was the barn, full of cow urine, sheep dung, and that's where Jesus was born. All is calm. Chaos would probably be a better word. And there wasn't much that was bright about that first Christmas. That first Christmas was dirty. It was dingy. And we've sanitized Christmas for our plays and our ornaments and our nativity scenes. We've stripped away the dirt. We've washed it up. We've scrubbed it bright. But it wasn't bright. It was a mess. There was no doctor. Joseph was ashamed. He could honestly look at Mary during delivery and say, "This wasn't my fault." Herod was jealous. Rome was oppressive. That was the cultural backdrop that Jesus was born into. People were down. There was no big thinking, no bright lights. Life isn't as clean as our calendar suggests. It's not as calm as we sound on the phone. It's not as bright as our Facebook posts portray. Some things in life just stink. You lose the job. You don't get the grades you were hoping for. Somebody else gets the promotion. The person you loved doesn't love you back. You lose your health. Your spouse is deployed. Here's what I want you to know this Christmas. Jesus came into the stink. He was born into the mess. He came into the chaos of a broken government with corrupt leadership. He came into the confusion of a dysfunctional family, and he can do it again. What if Jesus was born into the chaotic mess of your life this Christmas? God does his best work in the dark, in the shadows, where your dreams become a nightmare. Yet in the dark street shineth an everlasting light.